We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Will Crowe will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now batting, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1.
Down, ball.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. Hayward, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport.
And Hayward has a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
At the plate, Suzuki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Under down the line at third. Happ over at second. Hayward on at first with nobody out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Patrick Wisdom. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. First and second now, 1 man out. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Count is full.
Alfonso Rivas will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Alfonso Rivas swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Fouled off. Swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch coming, here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. 1 run is scored. On to second, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Standing in now, Rafael Ortega, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Comes set, the 0-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The set and the 1-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Marcus Stroman will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So striding forward now, O'Neill Cruz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
Now here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Howe ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Now at the plate, Ryan Reynolds. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, no ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Into the box now, Brian Hayes. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And a good Good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now. It's 2 away.
The first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Tsutsugo playing here in his age 29 season. He's a second-year big leaguer. And this one's in the dirt. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning set to go, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pops this one up. Cruz shading to his right, 1 down.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
In now, Marcus Stroman. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Two and two.
2-2.
Pops this one up. Hayes over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman. Ian.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0. Yeehaw! 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The batter. The center field.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. settling in now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Chavis is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Stroman, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch to contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a...
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Ben Gamble is in now as he watches it pitch for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Late that time for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Andrew.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
To the plate now, Andrew Knapp.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off
New inning set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Suzuki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 16.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
The next Cub up, Alfonso Rivas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now 2-0. And that retires the side. 1 left. At the plate, Will Crowe. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop. Oh yeah. Crowe.
Striding into the box, O'Neill Cruz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Cruz, a 22-year-old. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. 1 out, nobody on. Left side, but well foul. A 1-1. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 10.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He makes the running play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 13. Brian Hayes.
Digging in, Brian Hayes. He drew a walk his first time up. Stroman comes set. Here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Contreras recovers, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. So stepping in, Rafael Ortega. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Rafael. Ortega.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Gone.
plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And another foul ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He's running high in the air out to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first down. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
The batter, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Stroman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here it comes. Showing bunt.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Ian Happ.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
0-2. Here it comes.
1-2 count.
And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Misses. Ball 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
I'm retarded. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Davis.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 0-1 delivery. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hit in the air to shallow center. Hayward giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Digging in now, Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I'd have to edit it before I shoot it to you, though, because it's all talk text and shit is all fucked up.
Stroman steps into the windup. Here's his offering.
Yeah.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 3-1. Bryce Wilson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 32.
Standing in, Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Shout good.
Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. And this This is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Won't piss you off.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Dickhead talk attack.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Won't you score me some mid-match taters?
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another try at 2-2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now. Alfonso Rivas. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Few days on, crusty.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Way to go. For the Pirates.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
First offering on its way. Jake Marisnick is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
No strike.
One 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0.
No strike.
Pitch on the way. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Knapp. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and 0. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Three and 1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Basically down to
now the payoff pitch home. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Kevin Newman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 27, Kevin Newman.
Two walks, 3 hits in line.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down.
Fuck.
In the dirt here. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. And he gets the call there, 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 1. Miguel Yajure takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 89, Miguel Yajure.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First delivery to him on the way. A 1 pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not. swinging at it.
1-1. This is line to left. Gamble is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Ortega. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
2-0 now.
That's the ball.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Right to him. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Jonathan VR.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that missed. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping up now, Marcus Stroman. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. From the stretch.
Nope, that's in.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Crowe. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ortega arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
3 balls and no strikes.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Hey.
Now at the plate, Brian Hayes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Count even now at 1-1.
Stroman comes set. Here it comes.
Two and two.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. Score holds. It's 3-1. Aaron Fletcher is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Aaron Fletcher.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Ian Happ. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Standing in, Jason Hayward is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Clint Frazier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
77, Clint Frazier.
1-1, the count to Clint Frazier.
1-1.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Now here it comes. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now here's the pitch. Suzuki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Count is full.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Clint Frazier stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Now playing center field, number 77.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Timeout.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Givens is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup.
Now playing
Michael Hermosillo will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Stepping up to the plate, Ben Gamble. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pitch on the way.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Rivas has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Peters will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cole Tucker is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 3, Cole Tucker.
First pitch on its way. Patrick Wisdom stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Alfonso Rivas.
Your attention, please.
Frank Schwindel will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 18, Frank Schwindel.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That evens it up 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and it's still 3-1. Frank Schwindel remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Frank Schwindel.
Braylon Marquez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Marquez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here it comes. Fouled away. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Nope, ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Now to the plate, Cole Tucker. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Oniel Cruz. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up in battle, put something in play.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Rafael Ortega.
Rafael Ortega.
Nick Madrigal will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Nick Madrigal.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Popped him up. Tsutsugo moving to his left. 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Jonathan VR. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Ready now, Michael Hermosillo. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Tucker has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Nick Madrigal is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in the outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Manuel Rodriguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Rodriguez.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The third baseman, number
digging in to try it again. Brian Hayes. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
The pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Happ brings it in.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here comes the first pitch. Yoshi Tsutsugo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Over to VR. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Marcus Stroman earns the win, his second. Will Crowe was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Manuel Rodriguez records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.